In the previous version of the PTP, there was just one Learn More button. In the PTP 2.0, there are two buttons, one which is compliance and the other best practices. The best practices button now contains culturally responsive guiding questions. So why are CLRP guiding questions added to the PTP? What we do know is that culturally and linguistically diverse students with and at risk for disabilities benefit academically when a balance between engaging in culturally responsive, sustaining practices and teaching within a climate of accountability is achieved. From NTACT 2018. To do this, educators must provide educational opportunities and transition planning that is positioned from within an assets-based framework. Culturally responsive, sustaining practices identify students' cultural knowledge, voice, prior experiences, and diverse learning styles, and recognizes them as resources rather than deficits to increase student engagement and provide more meaningful instruction. It is important for educators to support students and families in developing post-secondary goals and supports and services that can be tied into their preferences, interests, needs, and strengths, including connecting individuals with the communities in which they live and the strengths and assets that their individual experiences, families, and communities bring. The PTP poises educators to develop transition plans to play into the strong strengths that students, families, and other team members have. With the inclusion of these assets, not only increases student engagement, but also ties directly to student achievement. Educators can utilize the reflection questions to think about the PTP development of individual students, rather than simply going through the motions. Educators can view questions for each of the PTP sections through a CLRP lens and reflect on how to best engage students and families in the process to create the most robust plans and increase outcomes of college and career readiness for all students. This is an example of the culturally responsive practices guiding questions in the Best Practices button. Best practices are described first, then the culturally responsive guiding questions are next, followed by resources. TIG is in the process of creating a resource that lists the rationale behind adding CLRP reflection questions to the PTP and will also have all of the sections with their corresponding questions available on the same resource.